Hodge, I get the impression you're going to be suffering from aching limbs over the next couple of days, but a great way to come back to the starting 11 for you today.
Yeah, I'm going to be quite sore. Tomorrow definitely I'm a bit sore after the game, but obviously it's nice to be back playing, and it's even better to be back scoring a goal. So yeah, I'm delighted with how today went.
Talk about the game in general in a second, because there's been plenty of talking points, but your first start since January, you've been out for so long with this injury, and you've managed to get yourself a goal. That must be all the boxes ticked for you.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I was speaking to a few people yesterday, and I was just saying I've a lot of frustration to take out for the last 3 months, and I'm going to start taking out on the teams ahead of us. So it was nice to score today, but I have to give a big mention to the physio who worked very hard with me for over them 3 months and pushed me and pulled me back as well when I was going a little bit too much. So that's why I went over to him after I scored the goal, and it was a little thank you for him. So it shows that everyone's in it together as well.
And I know you've been so frustrated with these injury problems, not being able to get out there and do your bit. That frustration kind of came out in that celebration, didn't it? Yeah,
of course. Like I've said to you numerous times, you're watching games and you want to do stuff, and you just can do nothing from the side. You can just be positive around the lads and that, but you can't affect the game as such. So that's why I'm determined to make my next few games or last few games of the seasons count. And like I said, I'm going to take a lot of frustration out on York, starting with York again this weekend.
And of course, plenty's happened in the game today. You've ended up taking a point with that late equaliser. Does it feel like a victory with the timing of the goal? Yeah,
a lot of people will probably look at the game and say, you're 2-1 up, you've dropped 2 points, but that point could be massive come the end of the season. It could be the difference when not needing goal difference, or and it just gives the lads a lift as well. It brings us into the game. It's another game where I think it's 3 wins and a draw out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic form at this stage of the season. So really looking forward to the weekend's game already.
When the pressure's on and the chips are down at the moment, you're managing to produce, and the manager's got some unbelievable attacking options at the minute, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does, and it was shown with the lads coming off the bench today. James Gray's come off, put a shift in as well, and Beats has obviously got his goal, which is fantastic for him. He showed all his striker's instincts in scoring it, and maybe on another day we could have won it. The keeper's made a couple of really good saves. We had an offside goal that 50-50, but then again, our first goal is probably 50-50 as well, so they're probably, they say things cancel each other out. Maybe they did today.
And the players, always upbeat, always positive. Has this Easter weekend just kind of added to that, the nature of the win the other day and the point today?
Yeah, I think so. It shows how much we believe in ourselves. The manager spoke to us after the Barnet game and just said to us, Barnet were 3-0 down after half an hour, and you've seen they never gave it up. So he said to us, that stuck in our heads, and we made sure we didn't give up. And I'm sure if you had offered us 4 points from the 6 over the weekend, we definitely would have took it. And especially the way it's happened as well, we've got a last minute goal in each game, and it's ended up 4 points rather than probably none or 1.
And the bottom of the table, it's not getting any clearer, is it? People around you, they keep winning, you keep winning. There's no real daylight, no kind of cleared light between the teams at the bottom.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't even looked at the results today. I haven't even looked at the table. I just know we didn't lose today, and to me that's the most important thing. And we just look after ourselves. We've 4 games left, and we started the weekend against York, who's down there. We get a win against York. We're going into it in a good frame of mind. So if we can get a win, that puts us near enough, not safe, but it puts us right out of the mix anyway. So we'll drag a few more teams into it as well.
And this York game coming up, it's the definition of a 6-pointer, isn't it?
Well, yeah. If you were to look up the definition of a 6-pointer, this is exactly what it is. 2 teams battling for their lives, and it's going to be whoever wants it the most. And I can tell you now, we want it the most.